I want to break down more now the state of war on terrorism with Congressman Adam Smith. He's the ranking member of the House Armed Services Committee and a former member of the House Select Committee on Intelligence. Sir, it's nice to have you with us this morning. There is truly a heightened sense of awareness for any possible threat. I think we're all feeling it throughout the country, but especially in cities like New York, where police are really keeping an eye, as they have been all along, but really much more so now on any type of incident. So in your estimation, how long do you think this level of anxiety is going to last? And do you see a strong effort at the federal level to prevent any and all possible future attacks that may come out of the intelligence that we got from the bin Laden compound?
Well, absolutely, and I hope people will keep in mind, certainly there's been a threat there even before we killed bin Laden. Al-Qaeda, as we have learned repeatedly, is trying to hit American targets. Killing bin Laden didn't really change that. I think it does give us an enormous leg up, both because we've taken out the top person. I don't think we can overstate the degree to which that disrupts Al-Qaeda's ability to plan, and then also because of the intelligence that we gathered from that raid. So I think we're unquestionably safer now that bin Laden is dead and that we have that information. Though certainly Al-Qaeda is still a threat, and one that our intelligence and military services are working very, very hard to stop.
Congressman, you're one of the members getting the opportunity to view the photos of a deceased Osama bin Laden, but you've decided not to look at these pictures, and I understand the president's decision to not release the photos. That's long-standing now, but why did you decide not to take a look when you had the opportunity?
Well, I first of all think that we've focused way too much attention on these photographs. Bin Laden is dead. There's no question about it. Al-Qaeda has confirmed it. His own family has confirmed it. We have at least a dozen executive branch officials who have seen not just photographs, but DNA, picture analysis, on and on. I think we spent too much time on this. I don't need to see the photographs to know that bin Laden is dead, and I really want the conversation to move on to some of the things that you started off talking about the important steps that we need to take now to continue to ensure our security and to continue to make sure we stop the threat from Al-Qaeda. I agree with the president's decision not to release the photos.
Congressman, so let's speak more about that, because diminishing the terror threat is really a big part of what this country's military mission is in Afghanistan. You're working closely and closely connected to what's going on with our troops in that. So in your opinion, how many troops can we realistically pull out of this country this summer and not fall behind in this fight, take our eye off the prize?
Well, I wouldn't put a precise number on it. The President and the Department of Defense are studying that question right now. But I would say we are in a position to begin to draw down in Afghanistan. Because, look, it's a delicate balancing act. On the one hand, I supported the President's decision to surge into Afghanistan, the President's decision to put more focus there, not just with troops, but also with development and governance assistance, because that government has to stand. We can't have a situation where the Taliban are able to come back into power. But the balance is we also can't have a permanent presence in Afghanistan, because that will also fuel the insurgency. I think the president has calculated that balance well. He went in there, made sure that we shored up our effort, and now we need to begin the process of getting out, because we don't want to look like occupiers in Afghanistan. We need an Afghan government that can stand and stand on its own.
No, as you point out, it's a balancing act, but a balancing act for a long time to come. Congressman Smith, thanks for joining us today. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Right now, President Obama is having dozens